Hi, welcome to online practice lesson mechanical comprehension lesson 7. So here today our first problem is a block is being lifted by a pulley system with a mechanical advantage of 4 if the block weighs 400 Newton. How much force must be applied to lift it using this pulley system? So here already we have the value of mechanical advantage, so we need to divide the weights of the block by mechanical advantage. It's a 400 Newton, and it's a 4, so we will get 100 Newton. So this will be the answer, option A. Now come to another problem. A 20-foot long lever is used to lift a 600-pound object by applying a force at the end of the lever. If the fulcrum is positioned 5 feet from the object, how much force must be applied to lift the object? So here the lever length is 20 foot and the fulcrum position is 5 feet from the object, so we need to subtract from the total length of lever, so it's 15 feet. So now we need to set up the condition. So it's 1600 pound is the object, our weight load times it's a weight load for the lever for the load. So the lever length for the load length will be 5 feet, and here the lever length is 15 times x or fx. So we need to find out the value of fx or f. So here the force must be applied to lift the object. So the force is like fx equals to 600 times 5 over 15 equals to here 3000 over 15. So 15 will goes over 30, it's 2 times, so 200 pounds. This is the answer. Now come to another problem is here. 100,000 Newton object is pushed up an inclined plane with a slope angle of 30 degree. If the length plane is 10 meter and the vertical height is 5 meter, what is the effort force required to push the object up the plane, assuming no friction? Yes, when there is zero friction, so here we will easily use our force. So here 10 meter over 5 equals to 2. It's a mechanical advantage, and our object weight is 1000 Newton, and here divided by ma mechanical advantage, and it will give a 500 Newton. So what effort force? The 500 Newton effort force is required to push up the 1000 Newton object to push up with the inclined plane of 30 degree angle. So now come to another problem is here. If a gear with 20 teeth drives gear B here, which has 60 teeth, how many times will be gear B rotate if the gear A rotates 5 times? So the gear A rotates 5 times, so A number of teeth is 20 times 5 equals to number of gear rotate, and here the number of teeth for the gear B is 60. So here 20 times 5, so 20 times 5 over 60 equals to B. It's a rotation for the B gear. So here 20, so we will get 100 over 60, and it will give me 5 over 3. So 5 over 3 we will get like 1.66. So here 1.5 or 2. So we can consider it's 2. It's a 2. So 2 times we can consider, or 1.5 or 2. It's a vary, so we can consider it mathematically. It will choose 2 times. So now come to another problem is here. A hydraulic press uses 4 centimeter square piston to exert pressure on a fluid. The piston applies 200 Newton of force if the flow fluid is transmitted to 10 centimeter square piston. What is the force exerted on the longer piston? So here F1 over A1 equals to F2 over A2. So here we need to find out what force. So it's a A2. F2 we need to find out. So here F1 equals to 200 Newton, and here 4 centimeter square, and here F2 we need to find out, and here it's a 10 centimeter square. So now we need to find out, like, F2 equals to 200 Newton times 10 over 4. So here we will get 200 Newton times 4 will goes over 10. It's 2.5 times, and we will get 500 Newton. 2.5 times into 5 times 200 equals to 500 Newton is the force exerted for the larger piston. So thanks for watching this tutorial. Hope this problem will be beneficiary for your upcoming exam or any kinds of competitive exam. You can choose these types of tutoring, and I hope there is no problem about this tutorial. If any kinds of questions you have, you can go for the description, or you can go for the comment section also, and here I will give you my number also. Goodbye for now. See you again for the next tutoring.